Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are TSA, the spirit of automobiles, and today, under this boulevard of trees in Delhi, we have somehow managed to get you the review of the Royal Enfield Bear 650. We are here reviewing the RE Bear 650. So today I have a very special friend with me, Arjun, and he has somewhat spent a day with the bike, so he knows and he'll tell us how he feels and how it is to ride this bike, like on your local roads. Arjun,
Hi guys, first of all, hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. So yes, Shubham.
what it is like, what it is to have the feel of riding this bike on the roads.
See, first of all, I spent a day with it.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to seeing the Bear 650, it's Royal Enfield's take on making a larger capacity 650 capacity scrambler.
Mm-hmm.
Though if you go up and see, if you take a look at the riding comfort and everything, when you're riding the bike, you have a very aggressive posture. You tend to lean on the bike.
Hmm.
So otherwise, else you have a wider handlebars, and then you have a very comfortable seat as well. It's firm, yet it's comfortable.
So
And
you were talking about the sitting posture is little aggressive. How discomfort is it, or how do you feel while going on longer runs?
so, as I said that the sitting position is quite aggressive, and you tend to lean forward,
Mm-hmm.
and you have wider handlebars. Yeah. So sometimes it gives more like a cruiser feel to it.
Mm-hmm. So does it tends
More
to
like a
hurt your
roadster.
shoulders?
More like a roadster.
Okay. So a bit like if I go on a ride, let's say somewhere around 200 kilometers at a stretch, so it is going to take a toll on my shoulders.
Yeah, a little bit, not that much.
So basically depends on rider to rider
Yeah.
how they can pursue it. Yeah. Okay.
So
Um, in
rider
in
rider
in
perspective.
regards to that comfort level, how is the setup of this vehicle demanding on the road? Like, is it too commanding? Like I think the fronts are 19s and the rears are 17s.
Yeah. So when you're sitting on the bike, it's quite a commanding position, to
Mm-hmm.
be honest. Like you're sitting very tall on it.
Hmm.
Yet,
Yeah, with the seat height of
yeah,
8,
830 mm. So it's quite tall. And
hmm,
for us, like us guys who are 5'6",
5, 6, 5, yeah, 5.
so like for the maneuvering and all, it's not that difficult.
Hmm.
But when you take the bike off the stand, you
Hmm.
might be tiptoeing on it.
Okay. So as Arjun said that we have a little commanding position to it, but that also has a little bit effect on the tires that gives you the actual feel of the road. So what tires are we using here?
So over
Are you
here in
using
the
here?
front, we are using 100 by 90
Hmm.
and 19-inch wheels,
Uh,
and at the rear we are using 140 by 80
so does that Nilorex, if I'm
Nylorex
not wrong,
tires.
Nilorex tires, uh, does it perform that grip on the road, or is it let's say not that it's not giving you that feedback and that confidence to.
No, not at all. It's not like that.
Mhm.
These tires are actually quite amazing, and when on a higher speed, yeah, they are very planted to the road, and you're getting very good grip, and
Mhm.
you can do triple digits easily. And during cornering also, these tires are very grippier.
So as Arjun spoke about the tires giving us the amazing feedback from the road, um, there is one more thing that gives you the feedback on the road of the road. Sorry, is the suspensions on the bike. So Arjun, please do tell us how is the suspension setup on this vehicle?
So, being a scrambler, the suspension setup is quite long, in on the front as well as on the back.
Mhm.
Yet, the suspension has been accustomed to being a little stiff. So, you can feel all the bumps or on surfaces which you are traveling are hard surfaces. You'll be feeling that those surfaces very well on your back. These things will be transmitted to you on the back.
Okay, so it is going to be a
It's
rougher
going to
ride,
be a rough
rougher
ride. It's going to be a firm and stiff ride,
stiff ride.
which and you'll be feeling the road each and every time when you go over a bump.
Okay, so that basically helps you on the corners as well.
Yeah.
So apart from the long travel suspension that gives us the feedback, how does this bike perform on off road?
See, during off roads, one of the best thing is that you have switchable ABS. So switch off the ABS, and this bike is like a fun ride to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have immense torque on offer,
Hmm.
which gives you more fun and lively feeling on the bike.
Hmm.
And if you take it on a gravel track or a dirt track, which every owner should once go with this bike and experience how it is.
Hmm.
So it's a fun to ride bike when it comes to off-roading. But one of the things with this bike is that it might bottom out because of its long suspension travel. So
Okay, so like
it's
how?
not completely an off-roader,
Uh-huh.
neither a cruiser.
Okay, so it is placed somewhere between the two
Yeah.
to give you the best of the both worlds and how it feels to be on road and off road. So, as my friend Arjun spoke about the off road capabilities of the Bear 650 here, so the bigger part here is the engine that plays a vital role during your ride. So, well, the Bear 650 comes with a 648cc parallel twin engine with a 6-speed gearbox and produces somewhere around 47.5 bhp at 7000 rpm and 56 newton meters of torque at 5000 rpm. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So, does it anywhere feels like underpowered during your session which you spend with the bike?
No, not at all. Uh, though the power figures are same as the other 650s on offer by Royal Enfield, over here the engine has been tuned very, very well, and it's very peppy, it's very lively,
Hmm.
and it's performance on offer.
Okay, so as soon as I pop the clutch and
Yeah,
open the throttle, uh, I'll
you'll
just
see
smash into the wind.
performance. Yeah.
So, like, if this bikes provide such an immense, let's say, the performance, wherein I open up the throttle and I'll swoosh into the wind. Uh, so this must be having a good pair of brakes as well to get you down to safety back.
See, if we come to braking and brakes on this bike, compared to the other 650s, especially the Interceptor, the brake bite over here is very good,
Hmm.
and on the initial part you get the brakes, the bike or the brakes very well. But if you see the bike itself, a 216 kg bike,
Hmm.
it doesn't have that immense braking capacity to stop this kind of a heavy bike.
So let's just again jump back to the numbers. What if like if I'm doing a 3-digit speed
Hmm.
and I braked, how much time does it take to come
See,
back to zero? Like
when you
what did you
if you
experience that?
yeah, if you brake when you're coming back from a triple digit to you're going down, if you're braking, the initial bite will be there,
Hmm.
but if you say the stopping power, it still lags over there.
Okay. Moving on to the part which is supposed to be concerned for every biker, I believe, is handling. So Arjun has ridden this bike most of its time in the traffic, and he has a very beautiful take on this. Would you like to proceed now?
So being it's a heavy bike,
Hmm.
yes.
Being at a 216 kgs,
Yeah,
it is a
it's
heavy bike.
quite a heavy bike, but when it runs. I
Okay.
have ridden it in the city traffic. I was in the center of the city traffic, yet I was able to maneuver the bike very easily.
Hmm.
So there's no problem.
Okay, so the
Even
wider
if
wider
yeah,
gives you a
the
proper
proper
handling
maneuvering
capacity.
capability to
Hmm.
maneuver the bike. So
And
no issues in maneuvering of the bike
so
in the
it's
city
like
traffic.
it's quite balanced also.
Yeah.
According to that weight, also it doesn't feel that heavy while riding. And how about the highways? In highways also,
See
it because of the weight, it is stable. I believe,
See,
highly
on a
stable.
highway, you have a very relaxed ride.
Hmm.
Like you can do triple digits easily, and you won't even feel that you are on digits.
Oh, that's a very beautiful point of a bike. If that doesn't feel like
Yeah.
you're doing triple digits. So, as you told me about the point where you were riding most of the time in the traffic, so I hope the viewers also want to know that how the 650cc engine heats up.
So, as it is a very big engine, it tends to heat up, and
Mhm.
especially when you are riding in the traffic, uh, you will feel the heat on your legs.
So we like currently December is going on, and like everyone in India knows how Delhi weather is during December. So do you still feel it heated up in your
Yeah.
legs?
Yeah, you still tend to feel the heat on your foot when you are riding, and especially when you are standing in the traffic
Hmm.
and it's a stop and go traffic, then definitely you're going to feel the heat.
Okay.
Especially when you're riding in the afternoon or
Hmm.
going somewhere in the afternoon and you get into a traffic,
Hmm.
then you might feel the heat over there.
So people buying this bike um, out of love of Royal Enfield, I would tell you one thing, that this is going to be a pain in the ass in summers. Like half the Indians, we are curious to know what is the price and how much is going to take a toll on our pockets to buy this. What is the price that X showroom is offering to us?
So the Bear 650 would be is priced around 3.4 to 3.5, which is lesser than the Super Meteora and Shotgun,
Yeah, shotgun. Yes.
but 30 to 40,000 more than the Interceptor 650.
Do you think that people who are going for a Bear 650 has a better option to go to the Interceptor? Like both of them belong to the same family, though.
You see, it depends on a person to person, and every individual is different. And I think that if you want a fun and a peppy ride and torque delivery on offer,
Hmm.
and you're more enthusiastic about speed, then you will be going for the 650 Bear.
So, according to what I understood from this, is people who are more focused on road-based riding or highways riding should go for the Interceptor,
Yeah.
and so uh, people who are doing more sort of off-roading, uh,
Or
like
need
off-roading
that kick in
enthusiast.
their life with
Yeah.
their bike, something different which
So,
can it can offer in
yeah.
one thing,
So,
then they can seriously go for the Bear 650.
okay. So off-roaders can move to Bear 650, and on-roaders can move to Interceptor
Cruisers
650.
and calm riders can move towards the Interceptor,
Okay.
Super Meteora, and Shotgun.
Shotguns. Well, fine. So this was pretty much what I had in my mind. And if you guys have any questions, you can write down in the comments, and we'll surely answer to that. With that conclusion, we would really like to thank Royal Enfield Cruiser Motors in Rajapuri. Correct?
Yeah, Rajapuri. The address will be put in the description. You guys can go and check out the new bikes over there.
With the Bear 650 added to the iconic lineup of the Royal Enfields, this is Shubham,
I am Arjun.
and thank you for watching The Spirit of Automobiles. Like, share, and subscribe
Chalo bhai.
for more videos like this.